Hey guys, what's going on? This is not set up at all because I'm going to be showing you something because a lot of people seem to be so very angry because of their cognitive biases. We all have cognitive biases. An entire video on it, but I'm going to re-upload that video because a lot of people didn't watch it and a lot of people need to watch it because we all have cognitive biases, and those they hurt us from finding the truth in everything. What's up? I could not believe the horrendous comments about, I've gotten crazy comments about Q and all this other stuff, but whenever I'm talking about science, maybe everybody's a science denier now. Maybe math should be thrown out. Maybe anything should be thrown out if it doesn't go with your way of thinking. I'm going with no. Now, am I saying all scientists are truthful? Well, no. We know NASA lies to us about everything. But it boggled my brain where these people got these comments from, like where they got the idea that I ever said that stratospheric aerosol injections, also known as chemtrails, are safe. Not one time in the video did I say they were safe. I simply explained to you, y'all, I'm going to read y'all these comments. I explained what they were being used for. And cognitive biases busted people in the head and said, oh my God, I can't listen anymore. I must make these horrendous comments. They're quite entertaining. Okay, let's go. And then I'm gonna explain to you how this works. I'm even gonna do a science project with you guys. Okay, you cannot be serious. Really? 75 question marks and some exclamation marks. Maybe not 75, but why don't you try taking a bath in distilled water and drop a power cord into the water and let us know how that goes for you? Don't tell us chemtrails are good for us. I never said that. You see, it's like when people are questioned on, or not even questioned, when somebody is given an alternative way of thinking, they automatically start hearing other things and just start making up stuff because they're so angry and emotional, and you can't make reason and emotional work out very well. So don't tell us chemtrails are good for us no matter how you slice it. It is poisonous to have heavy metals in our body. It is also deadly to animal and plant life. Did the government pay you to make this video? That's not the only person that asked if the government paid me. I wish somebody would pay me to do these videos. I'm grateful for all my subs, but I do only make about $20 a week. It is what it is. It sucks, yes. Nobody ever said heavy metals were good for you. Where did that come from? Okay, let's move on. Sorry, sweetheart, this was kind of nice. But no amount of explaining will make me believe these chemtrails have good, non-harmful intent. And your explanation doesn't work because they're spraying the whole planet. That is false. They aren't spraying the whole planet. They're only spraying certain countries. And it's because of the reasoning I said it was, which I'm going to go into again. Somebody actually said that. They said, actually, no. They don't spray China, India, or Russia. And I said, exactly. This is truly funny. And then somebody else said truly and spelt it wrong. I can't say anything about spelling wrong because I do that all the time. But then somebody said distilled water will suck electrolytes and good and bad minerals out of you. Much water is better by far. Spring water is better. I don't even know if that makes sense. That's actually false. That was sold to us as a myth. Okay, I want you to replace the word distilled for pure. And if you tell somebody pure water is dangerous for you to drink, doesn't that sound a little quacky? Yes, it does. I'm going to drink some right now so I can stop coughing. Pure water does not excrete minerals. Wait, it does excrete minerals, but not the bad ones. I mean, god dang. It excretes the ones that your body does not need. The minerals that you need should be coming from whole plant-based foods, fruits, vegetables, things that come from the earth that were made by the water cycle, which is pure water. When rainwater comes down, gets into the dirt, it filters out all the crap, and then a beautiful plant is born. And then Monsanto sprays them. I'm not denying that. Like, where do these people get this stuff from? Monsanto is the devil. Now they're with Bayer. Okay? Okay. It's metal. Okay. How much are they paying you? Go study aluminum poisoning. Go read the document, The Secret Covenant, and you'll understand that soft metal poisoning is by design. When did I say aluminum was safe? That was never, ever said, ever, in my video. I'm an anti-vaxxer. I'm a nurse. I worked in the emergency room for years. Like, it didn't even come out of my mouth. But that's what these people are hearing. And it might be one of y'all, so don't type, oh, blood should be careful on veg. Yeah, and I am. And that's why I do eat meat. This is, so don't get upset if this is your comment. I'm just showing you how you are not rationalizing, you're using your emotions to, I don't know what to do, misinformation. And I said, proof, please, thanks. And of course I leave a heart, because I'll do that anyway. What the F, Jen? You have flipped your lid. I left a heart. Completely false, but I understand why you did it. I don't. It's kind of funny. I don't. LOL, her third grade science teacher is shaking her head. Magnets don't work underneath water, huh? There is news to everyone. What? When did I say magnets don't work underneath water? When was that said? And I think my third grade teacher is dead. But I was a fourth grade, and from fourth grade to middle school to high school teacher, science. I am highly qualified to teach high school science, middle school science, elementary education science, everything. But let's keep moving on. Americans across the country are suffering from chemtrail and the Maser attacks. What's a Maser? Maser? What the heck's that? I don't know. These are funny. Thank you for all your hard work. That was nice. Sorry, but you were so wrong about chemtrails. It is made up at least 5 compounds I know of, and all are heavy metal types that are poisoning everything. It's polluting out our air and the ground. When did I say that wasn't happening? Maybe this is why the birds and the bumblebees are dying off. I simply, again, explained what they're using them for. And people act like I said, everybody go out inside and cheer for the pilots with the chemtrails. Thanks for the chemtrails, Mr. Pilot. What is this? Again, with the pure water will suck out all the ions out of your system. That's absolutely false. Okay. You can build a mini box that kills everything around people at their cell phone. I guess they're talking about a Faraday box. let me get to, okay, I won't read all of them, but this is the one that made me like completely say, oh, I have to do a video, because this was just outlandish. Maybe they deleted it. They might have deleted it, but it had the C word in it. And that's just one word that I don't like. They said, you are a stupid effing cunt. And I was like, oh, am I? Okay, maybe you're stupid. And then they went on and on about their nonsense. Okay, here's the thing. I cannot explain everything about the chemtrail process, but I can explain to you how the basics of science works and what they're using it for. So, yes, they're spraying us. Well, they're not really spraying us, because they're spraying it in a certain level of the atmosphere. And what happens is that is protecting. Okay, look at it this way. We have what would be called by most the biggest and most powerful military on the planet. Do you really think that with the biggest and most powerful military in the world, that we would just leave ourselves vulnerable to an EMP attack and allow anybody, China, North Korea, Russia, anybody, just to detonate an EMP, and we would have absolutely no internet, no electronics, nothing to run any of our military equipment? Everything except for a gun with a bullet now has some type of electronic device in it. Do you really think that we would just be out there naked? It is a shield, and that's what it's for. And I'm going to show you why they use these frequencies. Again, I didn't say that this was safe. I don't know the extent of it. I don't know how much of it we ingest. I understand that people have what they're calling chemtrail lung. That is not something I ever denied. I was just explaining to you that apparently the military-industrial complex felt the benefits outweighed the risks. And that's what it is. Okay, so let's look at some science. Woo, science. Okay, so I've got a little science lab set up over here. Got some live wires. Oh, look at the roof. That won't. Okay, so got a 9-volt battery, some alligator clips, some live wires, and I'm going to show you what happens. We all know about HAARP and all of these other things, okay? And I'm going to explain that after I show you this. I know it's hard to, like, digest things that you don't understand. I don't even know, because some of those comments were nothing I ever absolutely even said. Okay, so if you want to try this at home, you can just get some alligator clips, clip them on to the negative and positive side of a 9-volt battery right there. Yes, I did just have this laying around at my house because I am a science nerd. I even have a periodic table on my wall. Can you see it? Okay, so I have live wire here. I'm going to clip it to the alligator clips. Oh wait, I'm going to show you the TDS meter first. We're going to check. I have distilled water or pure water, and I also have tap water. Okay, so this one right here, 00, it is the pure water. I have a 0 water filter. If you've never heard of that, it's an awesome filter. There's other filters, but this is the only one that gets it to 0 besides reverse osmosis, and usually reverse osmosis only gets it to about 4. Anyway, this is the tap water. It's 178. Okay, so first I'm going to show you what these live wires do when you put them in distilled water. They do nothing. There's nothing going on. Okay? Now, we're going to put them in the tap water. Oh crap, I think it came undone. I wonder if I burned up my battery. Oh, there it goes. See, it's making, I hope you can see that. It's making what it's doing is, because there are different particles in there, it's able to ionize this, and it starts to separate the hydrogen and oxygen bonds. And so it'll start making bubbles, which I might have killed my battery because it's not, earlier it was making like some pretty big ones. And then I kind of left it connected. Oh, and it's wet. Shoot. It's hard to see now. I should have planned this out better. But those comments got me a little. Well, gosh darn. Let me reconnect these. What, baby?
Where are the mixing bowls?
Under the thing where they always are. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. So it's creating bubbles all around the live wire, and you see, I don't know if y'all can see. Can you see the, oh shit. It's making some crazy noises. Let's see if you can hear it. I'll burn up the battery so y'all can hear it. So anyway, what it's doing, oh, it disconnected me. So it's breaking up those hydrogen and oxygen bonds, okay? And what does hydrogen and oxygen make if there's nothing, like, so they're spraying the clouds, or spraying this stuff, right? And then we all know about HAARP. Bzz, like, you know, makes a frequency. That's going to separate those hydrogen and oxygen bonds, which they're going to want to reconnect. They're going to reconnect and create water. And so that water layer is going to protect from an EMP, because even the thinnest layer of cloud still holds so much water, and water protects against EMPs. I don't know the exact science of it because a lot of it is classified, but just in a kindergarten version of it, that's how it works. But all of this anger, just because it's not, I mean, I never said it's safe. It's just apparently the benefits outweigh the risks for our military, our electronics, or whatever they considered it. And that's what I know about it. It was just quite entertaining to read those comments. I mean, not entertaining, like, it just kind of was like, I can see how psyops work so easily. Because people can tell somebody something. Oh, thanks. Somebody left me a super chat. Cool. I like your channel a lot. Thanks. I have a lot of other science stuff. I can show y'all a bunch of other stuff. So water doesn't do what Faraday cages do. You can use a Faraday cage also. But like the best thing you could do, if you had the time and the energy and the money, whatever, is to wrap your electronics in Faraday waterproof bags that they have online and stuff, and then submerge them in some type of, like, a 5-gallon bucket of water, and, you know, like, somehow submerge them underwater. There's different ways to do it, but most people don't realize this. They think it's just a Faraday cage, and in the Faraday cage you have to worry about it because if it's not grounded, you become like, you can ground it, and get electrocuted when you go to open it. Because if I don't suspect an EMP happening anytime soon. I know some people are putting that out there, but from what my sources are saying, yes, some things are happening and some things are going to be really hard for a lot of us, but it's not going to be an EMP because of the fact that they want to keep tracking us. They do. So it's not going to be an EMP. I mean, anything could happen, but from what I'm hearing, it's not going to be. But always tell me how nuclear detonation in the air fries electronics from the shockwave. Well, there's the different levels of the tiered levels of how that works. Well, I don't know. That's just kind of hard to all explain. I mean, it puts out ions into the air, and those ions disperse in, I think it's 3-level tier, and then it's going to fry your electronics. I mean, I'm not like an engineer or anything, but, I mean, I know the basics of it. But there's a lot of ways you can protect from that happening. But if you really want to be prepared for something that's seemingly very much, I'm not a fear-mongering channel at all, but when I do know information, y'all know that I do like to tell y'all. There are some things that are coming around on the horizon, and I do suggest being prepared at least with like 6 months of food, water, those type of things. And although Bitcoin is crashing, that really looks like it might be your best bet at this time because of the fact that everybody's selling out of our dollar, and our dollar is going to be more useless than it is right now from what all my sources are saying. And I haven't done a video just specifically on that because of the fact that there's so many people that are fear-mongering about it that I don't even want to be part of that. But, like, if you want to join my Patreon, you don't even have to, like, join if you don't have the money, but you can, like, just join as a person. Like, you don't have to, there's a way to follow or whatever, and I'll post stuff that I find out. I don't want to get my channel taken down that way. I can't, like, talk to y'all about this stuff. But, and I don't want anybody to be, like, completely fearful. Just be prepared for anything that, just like a hurricane. If there's a hurricane that, hey, what's up? If there's a hurricane or whatever. But be prepared for, have other outlets of money. Don't just have in the stock. The stock's going to, the whole market. Worse than 2008. Just from what I'm hearing. I'm trying not to make light of it, but my husband thinks I'm a crazy psycho for thinking that, and so I guess all our money's gonna be gone. So, what can I do? I'll be in the same boat, guys, even though I know about this. So, anyway. Oh, I'm supposed to be on JF's channel tonight, or tomorrow night. It's supposed to be tonight, but I'll have to check on that. But my kids are just getting home, and I'm going to go. I'll be back later. If you have any questions, leave them below. Like, share, subscribe. Everything's in the descriptions. If you need survival stuff, I have links for that. I have that My Patriot Supply. I'm a, an affiliate with them. And my grunt style, my tactical shit. They have like the camel pack backpacks and all kind of different stuff on there. We have all kind of stuff. I don't even know all the stuff we have, but and any kind of Christmas items, makeup, skincare, You see? Somebody said I was 25 the other day, and she worked for a skincare company. And I was like, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I was like, no, I do work for, I've been a beauty guide for Limelight by Alcone for a few years now. And she was like, oh, because it's all natural and there's no chemicals and it's all made in the U.S. Some of our, I don't know, like products, like they're not fruits and vegetables, but you know, like the sandalwood and stuff like that, that comes from Australia, but it's all from family run farms and none of that crap in it. Anyway, I'll stop going on and on about that. But y'all share this video so people can learn. Never said chemtrails were good, but cognitive dissonance just kicked in and people just started going off the rail, them comments. But anyway, you like what? I like your audacity. Thank you for sharing. Oh, you're very welcome. Well, you know, actually the precious metals I'm hearing is going to be a hard thing. Don't take my complete word on that, because that's what I asked about too. And I said, well, what about gold? And a few of the people that I know that are in the know or whatever are saying that it may be too late for that because it's going to be hard to transfer. See, I mean, I don't even get all the information. I'm like so crypto like leery, but apparently that might be our only bet, which sucks. But even Ohio, did y'all see this? Ohio is taking Bitcoin to pay your taxes. You can pay your taxes in Ohio with Bitcoin. So if that's not some kind of weird sign, then I don't know. But anyway, y'all have a great day. Bye, guys.